first major question which you need to perform is dissection of flower. Okay, so for dissection of flower, we will provide you this flower. The name of the flower is hibiscus. You know that why we are using hibiscus flower? The reason is very simple. This is a typical example of flower. This is it is a type of flower which is known as complete flower. When we say complete flower, it means it is having all the essential and non-essential organs. Essential organs, it means reproductive organs like androecium and gynoecium. It means this flower is having androecium and gynoecium both in a same body. Okay, calyx and corolla, these are non-essential organs which are also present in this flower. Okay, so one by one I will show you each and every organ. Before that, I will explain you the floral formula. See, this flower is a actinomorphic flower. It is having radial symmetry and bisexual flower. When we say bisexual, it means it is having androecium and gynoecium both. So this yellow colored part, you can see this portion, this yellow colored part is representing androecium, whereas this carpal portion, this red colored portion, this red colored part is representing gynoecium, carpal, gynoecium. Okay, so androecium and gynoecium both are present. That's why I have written here bisexual. Okay, male and female, both sexual organs are present. Then next is K. K stands for calyx. There are 5 sepals present in the calyx. So you can see here, it is fused type of calyx, gamosepalous. Okay, and having 5 sepals. So this 1, 2, when I will separate this, you can see okay, there are 5 sepals are present. Okay, so that's why I have written here 5, and I have made a bracket here which represents okay, these sepals are connected. Okay, now then after that, this colored portion of flower is corolla. There are 5 petals present in the corolla, 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. So from here, if you count, this is 5th one. So here I have written 5. Then androecium is present, but monoadelphous type of combined androecium with many anthers are present here. Then gynoecium is present here inside this portion. Gynoecium is well protected region and having ovary inside. This ovary is superior, that I will show you. 5 carpals are present. 5 carpals are present. You can see this dark maroon colored portion. 5 carpals are present, and similarly when we open the ovary, we can see 5 locules inside the ovary. Now we'll do the dissection. See, for dissecting a flower, we will hold the flower like this, and then we'll make a cut here on the calyx region. A plain, simple, sharp cut. Okay, after this, we can open this region. You can see connected sepals. Okay, individual unit is called as sepal. The whole organ is called as calyx. So there are 5 sepals present. Which are fused at the base. Here they are at the base, they are connected, fused at the base. Okay, and separated at the tip portion. Then next is corolla. Calyx, 5. Okay, now corolla. Corolla is made up of petals. So there are there are 5 petals present. There are 5 petals present. That's why we will write here corolla. C stands for corolla. Symbol for corolla is C and 5. Okay. Now, next is reproduct. These two are non-essential organ. Even in absence of these two organ, reproduction can be done by flower. Now we can see essential organ. Why we are calling androecium and gynoecium essential organ? Because the main aim of having a flower in the plant is reproduction. So if flower is having androecium and gynoecium, then only it can take part in reproduction process. Androecium is a male reproductive organ and gynoecium is a female reproductive organ. Androecium is having 2 parts, anther and filament, collectively known as stamen. You can remember this word by men. This is men, okay? Male reproductive organ ends at men, male reproductive. Stamen. Stamen is a male reproductive organ having anther and filament. Okay, the whole organ is known as androecium. Then gynoecium. Gynoecium is also known as pistil, having 3 parts: stigma, style and ovary, collectively known as pistil or carpel. Okay, now we'll dissect the 2 parts, androecium and gynoecium. I am separating androecium part from gynoecium. This is androecium part. See, I have separated these 2 things. This is gynoecium and this is androecium. Okay, you can see here carpels, the complete carpel region. This are stigma, 5 stigmas you can count. Then this portion is style, and you can see here this is ovary. Why we are calling this ovary superior ovary? Because we have removed all the organs. All the other organs were starting from the base of this ovary. So the height, if you consider the height of the ovary was superior, okay, and all the other organs are growing from the base of this ovary. That's why this ovary is called as superior type of ovary. Okay, then here you can see this yellow colored parts, this yellow colored portion is called as anther. Okay, with this yellow colored portion you can see a red colored linings are present, they are attached to a red colored line. This portion, this tube like structure is called as filament. Okay, so anther, yellow colored anther with filament. So in this way you have to represent your answer sheet for question number 1. Okay, this question carries 4 marks. Only this much you have to perform and you can get easily, you can get 4 marks. Floral formula now. So androecium is present and gynoecium is present. For androecium we will write A, for gynoecium we will write G. Androecium is monodelphous. Many n number of anthers are present over here. You cannot count the number because there are so many anthers present. Gynoecium is having superior ovary. So for superior ovary we mark a line, a dash below the ovary which represent that all the organs are growing from the base of this ovary, superior ovary, with 5 carpel, 5 fused carpel. Okay.